Welcome to another episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is episode 14 of season 8. TBD. Sierra lays hands on BK. Carly is having trouble in paradise, and you already know Jock is having trouble with his investments, so keep it locked right here. We're going to dish on all that and more.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Let the buzz begin. Let the buzz begin. Let the buzz begin. We about to get it in. We about to get it in. What you gon' do, Q? What you gon' do?
So much I can do in this jacket. That's all about all y'all can get.
It's all about imagination.
We're so happy to have a full panel today. I'm your host, Miss Conversation Piece is going down because we have a special guest in the building. Of course, I have my ladies here with me, Jade and Lanisha.
What's up, y'all?
And our favorite, all the way from the ATL, he's back. Q is here. Quentin Tre'Veon. Hey, Q.
Hey, ladies. What's up?
How are you?
I'm ready to get into this tea that's been going on in Atlanta.
There's so much going on. So what did you guys think of this episode overall? This episode is going to be amazing. You guys are going to want to stay tuned to the end because we're going to play Guess That Bar. We're going to put Q to the test as well as the ladies. We have some tweets. We have a little bit of news and gossip, and we're going to get some tea exclusively from Q. All right, so let's get into it. Overall thoughts?
Oh my gosh, all I can think about is Carly's relationship is confusing me. I need to know more.
She's gonna be. Oh, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, when it comes to Sharonda, though, I'm just trying to understand as to why this attitude is just, I don't know. Your business is booming, but why the attitude?
Hello.
So since y'all gonna ride everybody, I think I'll ride Rashida neck a little bit tonight. And y'all know I'm Team Rashida, but Rashida Boo, I got to ride your neck just a little bit tonight. Who you gonna ride when we get to it?
I'm not gonna talk down on anyone. I think Jock is doing a grown man thing. He's about to propose, and he's not letting, something that could be, I guess, talked about stop him from having the love of his life.
Before Jock proposes, we need to get down to the real tea of what's going on between him and this manager at his salon, because something seems fishy in the water. I don't know about you.
He might need to go to Dr. Jeff like Carly did. We'll get into it.
I know we're going to get into Dr. Jeff, but didn't it seem like Dr. Jeff gave a good Holy Ghost word to him?
Yes. He was like, Carly, love yourself.
What he needed to
Yes.
So we're going to start from the top of the episode and work our way down.
We are sure going to do that. So let's get right into it. So Rashida, they decide to have some family fun. Scrap and Kirk and everybody's there. Stevie's even there. Mimi's even there. So they're like having a family time.
It's a
and they're not
odd family time, but it's a family time. Yeah.
No arguments. It seems like they were just trying to, have a little wind down from Trinidad.
And of course, Rashida with her mouth.
Right? I don't understand. Well, it was Mimi that brought it up.
Of course, Missy Mimi. But I love Mimi. But let me say this. When it comes down to the Rashida and Kirk situation, Rashida, you are dead wrong. And this is why I feel that way. I feel that way because no, you don't have to have a partnership with this woman or anything like that.
Right.
But just admit that you did have something to say about her parenting. Don't walk around and act like you didn't have anything to say.
Right.
You had a lot to say about her parenting. And then when it comes out, when they question you about it, it's just like, well, I didn't say that. And it's just like, well, why are you asking me? Well, how you bring it up?
Right. She's trying to be too goody two-shoes when she really has a little slick mouth about her, especially when it comes to somebody taking your man and having a baby with him.
Having a baby with him.
I mean, do you think she's wrong to feel the way that she feels?
I don't think she's wrong to feel the way that she feels, but what I do want you to what I want you to do is stand up to the plate and admit what you said. I would be like, yes, baby, because when she made the comment about the baby being 2 and still being in diapers, I would have said, yes, ma'am, I said that.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am, I said that.
Yeah.
But she was back, I didn't say anything about your kid. Rashida, that little girl is 21, 22 years old. You are a grown woman. I want you to act grown.
Scrappy was saying that he doesn't think that she should talk to her because of the situation that he has. He's not talking to Erica right now. So he's giving advice, don't talk to her.
But it's not the same.
Yeah,
it's a different situation.
Yeah.
But you got to think about Mimi also chimed in. She also has a situation with Stevie, and she says that Faith...
And she also has a different situation.
Honestly, they are smart putting them together. It's like all the baby mamas and baby daddies all in one on this nice little play date.
So now we found out where the weird scene came from.
Why?
But
Exactly.
all three of those situations are very
different.
Weird. First of all,
different.
we could never take any type of no shade, but we could take no parenting or relationship advice from Scrap.
Oh my, no, mainly Stevie is what I was talking
Stevie.
about.
But you know
yeah.
what? Scrap has settled down from when we first saw him and doing all.
No, he has. And then look at Mimi and Jocelyn. Has she made up with Jocelyn since you got so much advice?
I mean, they civil probably. I haven't seen any beef going on between them.
That's because Jocelyn now stays in what, Miami or Florida or somewhere?
She still won't let him see baby Bonnie Bella.
Why is that?
We'll get into that whenever. Hopefully, maybe one day Jocelyn can come back.
Come
into
through,
the
girl.
Come
ATL,
through.
into the ATL, because Stevie keeps coming back.
Right.
And also
Can't be wrong.
they introduced a new person.
Yes.
This is the salon manager for Jock's Salon. I don't even know the name of the salon. Did they tell it?
I
Do you
think-
know? Because you're in ATL. You don't know?
It was something close to her name, but I just
Sharonda Salons?
Yeah, something. It's a salon.
That's okay.
That was not the name.
That is so ghetto.
So Jock is talking to Shekinah because he's having a little concern about his investment. He's saying that Sharonda doesn't really know how to manage. She doesn't know how to talk to the customer. She doesn't know how to talk to the stylist, and they're down to 3 stylists right now.
Before we get onto that, I hate to cut you off. Before we get into that, does everybody need a friend like Shekinah, or is Shekinah, we're going to call her Nosy Kana?
I think, yes, she could be nosy, but at the same time, Shekinah knows, like, you know, she knows what's up. She's trying to be there for Jock. I mean, personally, in this situation, she's trying to be there for Jock. And I appreciate it because, I mean, if it was in my situation, I would like to have my friend check it out. You know what I mean? At least to make sure I'm not tripping. Because, like, if you have a random person, they're like, oh, no, they're kind of okay. But when it's a personal level, they could check you out. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that everyone, by this time, you know who Shekinah is. And you know she's the person that likes to speak up for her friends.
Well, this is the thing. They're calling on her. She's not just inserting herself like some people do.
Exactly.
She's getting called on by Shay Mack, by Jock, be like, can you hold me down? Like, see what's going on. Because she knows about the hair industry. She's a celebrity stylist. She's been doing Tiny's hair forever. Okay. She knows how to, she came in there. We'll get into it. We're ready to, take over the salon. And one day, she was like, I found the towels. I found
Well, why
whatever.
she couldn't do her own salon like that?
Why you coming first, my
She had the investment from Jock. See, Jock should have went to her.
Why you coming
low key though, she should have went to just Shekinah. If you over here gonna have Shekinah come over to Sharonda's place and to like run the business, because even at the moment, Sharonda left for a lunch break. You don't have a lunch break if you run that.
No customer service. That's number one. Especially when you're doing a service. You have to be able to talk to your customers, make sure they're happy when they walk out and not sitting there for 12 hours waiting to get their hair done.
But where were the employees?
They quit.
Nobody there.
They quit. That's
yeah,
what the
but all of
problem
them,
is.
I heard there was at least 3.
Everybody quit.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's Sharonda,
just
the girl
called
that
in
was in the
sick
back,
today.
and then the other girl that was the towel girl.
I will say this. Now, I'm not...
Not the towel girl.
One. Come on, y'all got to throw a little bit of shade. Now, I will say this. I'm personally not Team Shekinah, but I will say she's looking very good.
She looks good. Yes.
She's looking
And she seems more
good.
mature too. You know, she seemed like, I mean, not give her too much like maturity credit, but she just seems like she knows what business is and what personal business is.
Shekinah knows how to work the camera as well. She's coming in and she's turning. She's instantly turning these scenes as soon as she steps on the scene.
Exactly.
Okay.
But before she
I'm
even
Team
showed
Shekinah.
up, Jock took it upon himself to take a visit to the shop, and it was like I get that he's not necessarily her boss, but it was very disrespectful tone. Like, why you here? You don't need to be here. And she even did it when Shekinah came. So I don't even know how they opened this salon together because the way she's talking.
It's the hair. It's literally the hair. Because he really was popping for when everyone was like, what's Jock wearing? What is this? This little, blowout that he has. So, of course he's going to invest in it because she kind of made him come up a little more. He was a little bit.
Now, when you say come up,
No, okay, that's what I'm thinking.
Not come up.
Which part of Jock do you feel like
Not
she
come up.
made come up?
Bad, you're right. Okay. Not come up.
Girl.
There you go. Not come up, but he was the talk of the day. He was the talk of the day. Okay.
Now, when you mean talking, which microphone? Now, was she
depends,
at the
though.
radio station talking into a mic? Were they at home in a personal studio? Because that's what I'm getting from.
I mean, but then again, like, this is, to him, he thinks, I got publicity from it. Because don't get me wrong, I saw the hair. And when one day I saw on the news about his hair, and I was like, ooh. Even though it was a good press, it still caught people's attention. I feel like that's what he preached.
But listen, Jay.
It was actually a good press and a good color, but this is the thing. All this sexual tension or this tension that they're having, do we feel like something happened with Sharonda Jock?
Because the way she's acting.
Yeah. And Stevie, he mentioned it, and Game recognized his game, okay?
Yes.
So Stevie,
say it again.
what he was saying,
that was great. Can we put that on a t-shirt?
okay, Game recognized his game.
Hey,
So he knows. He knows all about that life.
So we're going to send them to at least one night of a rumble before Jock go down that aisle. Amen.
But the thing is, it was not just Stevie, though. It was definitely all the guys who have definitely been through, a little bit of,
But
issues.
I feel like now that Jock is really feeling Kendra, he's like, I'm ready. Like, even, though we're having a little difficulty right now, I still want to marry her. Mm-hmm. And so, do we feel like, because she said she even had a problem. Kendra had a problem with this Sharonda girl. So, it's definitely something...
Yeah, she
there.
was bothered.
But why would she be bothered? If he invested in you, if he helped you, further your career, I mean, I guess, you might want some good loving, but he set you up to be good. Like,
so because somebody set you up, that's enough?
I mean, he's made it clear that Kendra's his girl. So if somebody set me up and I'm able to flourish regardless.
So when they set you up, sister, you gotta shut up.
I mean, he invested in her, so low key.
Oh, you with that movement? Where he set you up, sister, you gotta shut up.
That's a nice
we come
one,
with
too.
catchphrases today.
I see you, sis. I see you. Now, when y'all see her pop up with a restaurant next week, she got a hookah lounge, she selling hair, and she walk with a red bottle.
All right.
I'm gonna be like,
he said
he set you up there.
Hey.
Look, I'll be like, set up. You been set up?
Oh my God.
Shut up. Carly is really going through it.
Is there a sound for that? I mean, Loki.
I mean, yeah, we feel like Carly. How are you going through this with your guy? But not only that, she's really wanting to stay with this guy and not really knowing her worth. And I feel like, is she desperate right now?
No. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say desperate because okay. They put my own personal business out. You can tell when a person loves somebody like that, and you can tell she really cares about him and he cares about her. But they're both, I feel like, personally, they're very dominant creatures. So it's kind of like the last resort of, okay, we're going to go to counseling. We're going to 1, 2, 3 to try to get this correct. Now, they both just had a heated moment. But this is what I want to talk about.
Okay.
Carly, what is going on with your stomach, boo?
What? Wait.
I didn't see her stomach. What happened?
Carly is always throwing up in the heat of the moment.
I thought you were talking about like her ass.
She was confident throwing.
Why she always throwing when what's the guy name? When Life Jennings proposed to her, she fell out, threw up. What?
Maybe it's her. That's how she just reacts. Like her body reacts when it comes to a lot of anxiety. Because I agree. Like you said, they are both dominant people, and so you can even tell when they were talking, they couldn't even come to an agreement because she was like, "Okay, well, fine, I don't want to talk about it either."
And in that moment, and this sometimes I have to tell myself, in that moment when that person is heated, you can't be heated too.
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta be like, okay, well, hold on, before you walk out, let's see what we can talk about. Let's see if we can work things out. But if he gets up and walk out, well, fine, get on out there. He gonna be like, well,
exactly.
But no, I kind of saw what she was saying. The anger in his eyes.
Yes.
He didn't want to admit that what he was doing was wrong. He didn't want to get to the meat of it, and he was ready to walk out on it. And I would be like, get out too. But then at the same time, she's not ready to take the ring off. She's not really ready to walk away.
She loves him.
And I appreciate that she said, I'm gonna do it on my own time. But also at the same time, I don't appreciate how Mo's mannerisms kind of like gave me a little bit of a very dominant physical abuse
It
side.
does come off
because he literally looked at her when she said something about what he said. He just like, huh? Like, you did not just say this. I can't believe you just said that. We're gonna deal with it like type. Yeah. It really gave me that very dangerous vibe.
It scared me a little bit.
She looked scared.
I can Tina, if you don't get your ass on that stage and sing, girl.
She looked scared. Like even Carly, if you watch her, she was scared. Like you have a curfew?
This is the thing. When you see the red flags, the controlling nature, and you go ahead and get married, that's when we're like, well, dang, how she get married and now she's abused and she coming up with black eyes because, like I said, previous times, people put in that good work for about a year, 6 months, maybe even 2 years. Like Jock is still finding out stuff about Kendra that they've been together for years. So you never know a person till you just grow with them.
So what do you think about
this is kind of a common thing with women in an abusive, whether it's mentally or physically, they stay in the relationship. Now, I don't know exactly what it is, if it's like a mental type of control, but there's so many women out there that just stay in that toxic relationship.
They woo you with like when we first saw Mo, he was cooking her breakfast, he was rubbing her feet, he was buying her Louis bags. That's how they get you, and then they slap.
And she mentioned it though. She mentioned it earlier, and I was like, "Where's this coming from?"
I'm talking about controlling me, and not
so what do you?
What kind of boys you be with?
Okay, I've never been
like, you know,
so what do you?
Talking about.
I saw you bring a Louis bag in.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry about the
Secure.
I'm talking about men who are controlling and abusive and how they woo the woman.
With money.
And get them,
They're very good with it.
Right, and they move so fast, like, let's get married, and then now you're trapped.
It's really the beginning, though. That's just like you said. It's really the beginning because it's like, oh my gosh, he's so dreamy and whatnot. So now that you're right. Now that you're in it, you're like, okay, he did it once. He won't do it again because he loves me so much. He wants to be with me. And it's like, no. So do you think that when it comes to curfew, if you get a curfew or anything, is that a red flag for you? Like, what would you actually think?
A curfew?
No, yeah. You are
how old? Breaking curfew when my mama gave me a curfew. Child, please.
Now, I understand, like, there's those text messages like, hey, I made it home. Hey, I'm okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let me know.
But don't tell me
Hold
a time I have to be home. You ain't my mama or my daddy.
Hold on. I actually
She like,
agree.
she,
No, I actually agree.
You like being told, get your
No,
hand off my chest
I don't like
right
being told.
And I mean, you better be in that bed and something in right now.
Nothing good is in the streets after 2 a.m. So
Hey.
you out there, Jezebel?
Not even that.
But she went home
My dad-
to see her family. She was in Trinidad with her family and friends. She was on vacation.
But also at the same time, you know, she was kind of getting a little turnt because she was on the, you know, people were holding her.
Vacation.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like that's why Mo was like, be careful because we know that when it comes to Caribbean like music and stuff,
And
we
we know
a little bit
Carly's
moving.
sexuality.
Yes.
Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you are not secure in the relationship, don't be in it.
Thank you.
Period.
Because you're not. I guess for me, that's why because listen, Q knows Q, baby. So I feel like my partner would travel with me. So that I can be saved, and I know where I'm going. So this is my thing about that. If you feel a type of way about your partner or your whatever being out, go with them. Why would you not on the trip?
Because at the end of the day,
Is
the
he
way
on
that
probation, he can travel out the country.
because like the thing is, at the end of the day, Q, like I agree.
Can y'all tell us in the comments, is Mo able to travel internationally?
Or they got like a little bracelet on his head. And it's not from Jared's.
Well, before we get on to the next topic, I want to thank you for making us the ESPN of TV Talk. We really appreciate you. If you're listening to us on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating. If you are watching us on YouTube, go ahead and click the thumbs up right now. Leave a comment, chat with us in the live chat, and we'll be sure to shout you out. Thank you so much for supporting us and helping us follow our dreams. So let's just get right into BK and this dog and Sierra.
First of all, do
about
people
this. It's
have
like
custody of dogs? Because I feel like that would be a real life thing.
Yeah.
It was in Legally Blonde. They had custody of the dog, and she had to go run and get her dog back.
But
movies,
can you actually make it like a real court case?
Yeah.
I think you can. Yeah.
Wow,
Dogs
that's
are
interesting.
expensive.
I mean, we said,
divorces.
they're like kids.
Yeah, they
really
are like kids.
Yeah.
They are like kids.
And people really use them as kids. Like, that's their emotional support as a kid.
They're like kids, but we're not gonna be doing a custody battle.
Oh, yeah, over a dog.
Like we're
But
gonna
if you got the
like.
money
and
to
if it's
be
not
We're
yours,
gonna
it's
have
not
partial
yours.
custody. Like, okay, on the weekend you pick up little poo poo and.
Oh my God.
Let's be honest, he didn't come there for the dog.
Yeah,
he
he
just
really
came
wanted-
there just to have a reason to come.
I feel like that Sierra and BK are in that position now because they really do care about each other. And
I just feel like
y'all ladies
Sierra-
don't agree?
I know, I agree.
They had to
Yeah.
there in order for them to go that heated.
Look how fast she was ready to move on. Like,
She did that out of her.
Yeah, I was about to say, you could tell.
And
She did that
feeling
out
him.
of
She
her.
was feeling
No.
him.
Yeah.
Well, I made a note about that, but she was feeling him. But this is one thing for the ladies. Did you see how disrespectful he was?
Oh, yeah,
when
you know,
her
you're not going to
name
call me
come
scum.
up?
Like, get out. Out.
No, I'm talking about Scrap.
Oh, yeah,
Scrap was
yeah.
just like, oh, I'm a single man, and 1, 2, 3. And I would have been. I feel like when that scene is played back for Sierra, that's definitely gonna hurt her feelings.
Oh yeah, and not only that, she had to lay hands on BK because of how he was disrespecting her.
I mean, he was getting close. He was kind of crossing the door.
Yeah.
Your foot was
She
kind of
didn't
getting
slap
in the
him. She
way.
just gave him a little
I don't
push.
think that his did it to me. Now his tone was disrespectful.
Yes.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting. He was gonna put his hands on her.
Oh, yeah, no.
No,
for
but
sure.
you're not gonna be in my face
Yeah.
at my house.
But
She
also,
slammed the door in his face.
but
Yeah.
also at the same
I get that
time,
too.
I felt like BK was really trying to make amends, and Sierra wasn't
was
at least
hurt.
trying to
But
listen.
why?
They both were hurt. They were both
broken
hurt.
up. If it's over, you
Yeah,
can't make
no,
me
they're
be mad with
broken
you.
up, but that doesn't mean feelings go away.
Right.
You know what I
They
mean?
both
Yeah.
hurt.
It doesn't matter if we break up and you show up at my house unannounced. We didn't have a talk. Then I don't want you here.
I mean, but
I'm learning more and
he
more
even said
about
he
you, sister.
go Panthers.
Girl, I ain't breaking up with you.
But
We
the thing
friends
is like he
forever.
tried. He said he tried though. He literally said he tried, and she wouldn't listen to her at all. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Let's go get coffee. Close the door in his face. No. With the same face. No. Girl.
Y'all got Cardi in my head. We gonna be forever.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, he didn't come with no real resolution. He just was looking like he wanted to be like, let me see if I can just try to get something real quick.
I mean, he wasn't helping his case by calling her a name though. I mean, that was a done deal. You can get out, boot your butt out.
So,
Okay.
so are you guys here for BK and Sierra getting back together?
No, I'm ready for her to train the dog to attack him.
Okay.
I think Sierra needs a moment to herself.
That's what I would do.
She's going from this to this to this and just chill out.
I think if anything, BK needs to just show out.
Scooter to him to now she's kind of feeling scrapped. Yeah.
Okay,
But
yeah.
with Scrap though, I just feel like with him,
That was a moment.
Rebound.
exactly, because I really do feel like Scrap. He's over here talking about on their little man trip, talking about how why is everyone bringing out my skeletons? But you're literally hitting all the women in the group. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You can't be upset that the men are like, so what's up? Who have you been with? So now that you're on Sierra, it's like, all right, do you like her or do you not? And I promise you that's probably going to cause a problem, and there's going to be an issue because of that.
Yeah, just like it was with Moniz. He's testing the waters.
You
Okay.
testing too much.
You testing all over.
The same fish. Like, go to the next country or something. Like, don't go in the same group though.
Well,
Is it
I
like
would
that
be
in
careful about them
ATL where
countries.
it's just pass around?
Yes, very much so.
Really?
That's why when we were talking earlier about the couples and about how how the first thing that we were talking about, that's real ATL. Outside of the cameras, that's real ATL. All the craziness bouncing the one. You be like, this DJ talk to this DJ, this whole song. You be like, y'all was this 1, 2, 3, and low key, that's your homeboy.
So why do you think that's a norm? Why do you think like?
I just think it's the entertainment industry, period.
ATL, I'm gonna have to stay out of there.
I
Not
still
even
wanna
just
go, though.
ATL, not even just ATL. I feel like that's entertainment
Anywhere,
industry,
yeah. I was
period.
gonna say anywhere. 'Cause
When Carly and Sierra and Mimi were sitting down and Sierra decided to confess about her dating Scrap, Carly gave her the blessing. She said she was engaged. Like, would you guys feel okay if y'all are kind of friends with someone and
No.
Nope.
and then they start dating your ex-boo?
No.
Nope.
Even if you were just screwing them?
No. If I hit it, you can't hit that. No.
I think it really depends on how like really close I was to that person. To be
Or
completely
the
honest.
dude?
No, with the dude. Yeah, with the dude, like, and the woman. Like, it just really depends.
I
But
hit
at
it
the
real
same
good,
time,
and
it's
then I
like, why
passed
are
it
you?
to the homies.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say.
hit
It ain't no
real
fun
good,
if
then
the
I passed
homie
it
don't
to the
have none.
homies.
Oh my gosh.
That's disgusting.
But yeah, no, I just think that when it comes to that, you shouldn't. At the end of the day, you can find someone else. There's a million men in the world. You don't gotta be the one we're down with.
But you see how Scrap has had everybody. I'm sure Stevie has had everybody too. Kirk.
I'm sure.
Stevie ain't had everybody.
But remember when
I mean, but
you remember when he was with Jocelyn and him and Benzino was friends, and
But
then
he ain't-
Benzino said he slept with Jocelyn and he still married Jocelyn.
You know what?
Well, I
I
wanted
just
to
feel like
be
I'm just
Justin.
gonna insert myself into Stevie's storyline, and you know, yeah, and then he can be ahead all of that later.
Let's just say Faith. Faith Coffee's name.
oh my god.
I love Faith and Stevie.
I
Yeah.
do too,
I
but
love
who
it.
is he to give advice? Because first of all, he was trying to give advice and saying to Scrap he can't be doing all this when he's the main one doing it.
Well,
he's
he's a-
following his example.
He's a grown up now. Stevie's probably done
He
grown
with
up.
Faith. You know, he learned a little faithfulness.
I mean, so would you
good-
trust someone that has a past when they,
Let me tell
because
you,
some people with their
good,
past.
A good partner will change your life.
Say it again.
That's so true.
A good partner will change your life.
That's
love
so
that.
true.
While Kirk was struggling on the zip line, the girl Sharonda calls Jock going. Well, Jock calls her because Shakana calls him, and he's like, "What's going on? Like, I'm just trying to, make things right." And even if you're sleeping with somebody, even if you invest with them, how much disrespect are we going to take before we kind of dissolve this partnership? And how can we, get past something that is just basically disrespect when you're putting money into someone, you're believing in someone. I wish somebody would invest in me, and she's just doing whatever she want to do, not treating customers right.
But we don't know both sides of the story of that either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Are we seeing her blow up though? All Jock did was walk in the salon.
At the end of the day, you got to keep it professional though.
Professional on both ends, is my opinion.
But I don't think Jock was even being unprofessional though. He really was trying to be like, "What's up? What's going on?" And she already went full like, "Okay, chill out."
Because he didn't take her to the movies the night before.
I'm crying. Some people can't handle criticism though. I will say that. So she maybe is one of those people that just can't, tolerate people giving her.
Or he hit it and quit it, and now she is feeling it.
Everybody's in their feelings now. How do we feel about Carly's testing to be a sex coach? Do we feel like she's qualified?
What for?
I think she qualified.
But she
I didn't say she wasn't. Just what for?
You can qualify when you slept with everybody in Atlanta.
Oh my God.
You need.
I feel like that makes you can baby girl got a doctor.
Oh my gosh.
But some people need a sex coach. Some people need some lessons. I want to know what the Indian move is still. I still to this day want to know what that Indian move is.
But she doesn't know the correct terms of how you get your orgasm and
she got to study more pretty much.
Hold on.
That.
What's the correct term, sister?
Okay.
You know what's up?
I mean,
because she
orgasm.
was like correct. You just knew it.
No, I'm saying
she
G-spot.
surely
You gotta hit
did.
the G-spot or the clitoris.
And where's that at?
It's down there. I'll show you later.
I'm learning more and more tonight.
I'm nothing like Carly. Trust me, I'm nothing like Carly. I just know a lot of things.
Let me say this about Carly.
A woman knows a woman.
I really feel like she's reaching.
Really?
About being
Every
sex
storyline with Carly is reaching.
I just feel like there's no clarification of her
Like,
life.
what are you talking about? It's love and hip hop. What are you talking about? We don't care.
I think it's a more dignified approach than to be a porn star. Like, we do know Mimi was a porn star at least a few seasons ago. And she's actually doing the same sex industry, but she's doing it a little more classy. She's going to coach
Mimi
you.
had a moment where she needed some money and she was dating a dum-dum. That's why I say a good partner changed your life.
Right.
A bad partner have you going down the road looking like a fool.
Yeah, we don't want that.
And
Never
I just feel like with Carly, it's just like you're about to be a married woman. So allegedly.
I was about to say, does
So you're wanting children, you're wanting to be a wife, but the other side of you wants to be a sex
But the other side of you wants to
added
stay out
up.
to 2 a.m. That's another thing. Like, are you... I'm just saying, even when you have a boyfriend, are we staying out all times of night? You gonna come
No.
home?
If anything, I would love to just stay in. I'm those people that like to be chilling. Now,
And
don't get me wrong,
cuddle.
let's go out on Friday and then come back home, have
Little
a great
Netflix
night.
and chill.
Yeah,
All right, after a long day at
Right.
work,
Nice
got my
wine.
back.
Not Carly, she got toys. We about to go Trinidad. Baby girl.
Baby.
Girl, get under the cover. I got a movie
my
on.
gosh.
Carly is
Cut it
almost
out.
like a dude. Like, you know how dudes take a long time to settle down?
She's very dominant. It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
she's very like
Yes.
Carly. You know how most guys don't settle down say like 35, 40? That's
Yes.
where she's at.
She's 45.
Oh my God.
We-
And shout out to Simone
Thank
TV
you.
who said literally every Carly
She
Red
how old,
storyline is a reach, a whole stretch, honey.
Yes, it's a reach. Yeah, Carly, I feel like every
Ooh.
storyline. Carly's a reach, baby. Everything she got is a reach.
Right.
Did you hear the shade? Sister said that Carly was 45.
No, it's not saying
yeah.
it's truth.
Truth?
She admitted
On the
it
real.
We know who's not Team Carly.
But the
Well-
fact that the sheet thing is still a thing, though. I just the fact that even another episode has to do with some sheets or poo or something.
No, we didn't see the sheets with
We did it, but the fact that these even being brought up, you don't know about
I'm
how I
glad.
feel
I'm
about
glad.
it.
I'm glad it's over because we're winding down. We're winding down.
Lie detector test. Lie detector test.
Who do you think?
We
Okay,
don't care about that either. Like,
Exactly.
we
I
don't
want it
care.
because as soon as everybody knows, it'll be done.
But we all know they did it.
Well, Carly
like,
said she's gonna take it and she's gonna make Pooh feel real stupid. That's what she said.
Carly, we
Yeah.
know you did it. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
it's okay to have a little nasty side.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
it might be
okay.
nasty now, but it's
That's
okay.
super nasty. I'm good. I'm good.
It's
I'm
okay
not
to be
judging you,
nasty.
Carly. I'm not judging you.
No, what make you look dumb is when you run away from it. I'll be like, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, I did it, baby. She was back there. He was back there.
That he was down, she was down.
Period.
We all were down.
Baby,
What?
I would have flipped the story so hard. Be like, yes, ma'am, we did that.
Look,
I don't know.
there's nothing wrong with
Baby-
keeping it little.
Boo kept it too real, looking
wrong.
I say like Shekinah, deny.
Okay,
No,
I'm like
not-
Shekinah.
I
Not
don't know,
me.
but at a point when it continuously comes up, it's like just admit it.
I would be like, cause I mean, for guys, we call it lying on the D. Like I would lie on the D. I would be like, yes, man, yeah, I did that.
By the way,
Yeah.
so Jenna James said he got on the Aladdin Wakanda garb dashiki fit over here to say your little fits, okay?
Thank
you.
It's Jenna James.
Yes.
It look good, so let's
Thank
see.
you.
Yes.
Shout out to my designer, Mr. Tech. Thank you,
Okay.
thank you, Terry.
Oh, yes.
What's up? So you know what time it is, right?
Okay.
It's time for my favorite part of
Hey,
the show.
cue
It's
the
time
music.
for my
Hey,
favorite
hey,
part
hey,
of the show.
hey.
Ooh.
Get that bar,
Where
So
we
it's
cheat.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm about to say,
Guess
wait, the
that
producer
bar.
slowed it.
Guess
Slow
that
it
bar,
down.
hey.
Whoa.
Guess
Slow
that
it
bar,
down.
hey.
Whoa.
Guess
Slow
that
it
bar,
down.
hey.
Bow.
Get it,
Whoa,
get
whoa.
it.
Okay.
Hey.
I almost pulled
Are
a
you
Jill
ready?
Scott.
Stop. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie to you.
If you're not familiar with Guess That Bar, this is where I read the lyrics in monotone, and my panelists here, they
That's
have
a
to
sexy
guess
voice.
the artist and the name of the song. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
We
I
ready
think
to
I
cheat?
picked some
Welcome.
good songs. You guys in the live chat, help them out, okay?
ASMR.
All right. You make me happy. This you can bet. It's a clear right beside me, and I won't forget.
Go ahead, let me.
I love you.
You know, I can't
You
tell.
ought to know. I want to make sure I'm right.
Is this girls? After you get snatched? No, it's not.
Nah,
Is
I
it?
felt like
No,
you
it's
did
not.
that before.
We hurt each other, yeah, and boy, it's a shame.
Oh no, this ain't.
I won't be no fool, no. I want to know. I want to make sure I'm right, boy, before.
Read that first
What's up,
line.
YouTube? What's up, live chat? What do you
This
think?
is J. Cole.
Read that first line. Oh, okay.
What was the first line? You make me happy. That was the first line. You make me happy.
What was the one with regret?
All right, take us along.
Oh, is it
3,
Is it
2.
Before I Let Go
Before I
by
let go.
Beyonce?
Hey.
Oh, shit. Look at me.
Oh, look,
Let them help me
Everybody
cheat.
live chat. Who found Jay?
Nobody. Why?
Nobody even said it.
Y'all can tell I'm very shocked.
That's all right. How you know? Who told you? All right, let me see if you get this one. You gotta be.
You don't even say it to like the beat or nothing.
No, it's monotone.
No, you gotta. Yeah.
Gotta. That's
It's
the
harder.
trick. That's the
Like
trick.
if I
Then
get
with
into
this
the
music in the
beat.
background.
Yeah, I know exactly. She does it with you.
I'm trying to match that
Okay.
to this. I'm like,
Hey.
I'm one of
All right, you
these.
gotta know the lyrics. Now we once was two of the same kind.
Now she's a rapper.
To holla at a hoochie with the same line.
Hey.
You was just a little smaller, but you still rolled.
Oh.
Got stretched to the YA and hit the hood swole.
Hey, okay, I like
when
this
you
version
had
now.
a Jerry curl, didn't learn.
Jerry
on the
curl.
block with your Glock, tripping off Sherm. Collect calls.
Nope.
Y'all don't know
What's
this?
up? I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like a whole new song. Like,
Okay.
Heard you might be coming home. Just got bail. Wanna go to the mosque. Don't wanna chase tail.
why does it sound familiar? Just
'Cause
got
it
bail.
is.
Just got bail.
It does.
Bail. Who said just got bail?
Y'all don't know what this
I got
is?
one. It's
No.
okay.
She
We
got
can-
Play It for
Wait, guess
Life,
one.
and that's no BS. I know we grew apart. You probably don't remember. I used to fiend for your sister. Went up in her.
What's up, live chat? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
I was
Help me.
trying to give it you more and more, but it was Tupac. I ain't mad at you.
You know when they just start playing? Right. You need to start playing.
Oh, okay. Do it one more time. Okay. Dang.
So all y'all know is the Migos
Right.
and Beyonce.
I mean, you know,
know
it kind
that.
of throws you off when you do like, you know, now
This
and then you go
slow.
back. You
You
know.
know we need to start
I knew
doing
Ariana
like
Grande
Well, I
last
think Jenna
time.
James
different,
knowing.
like different popular lines from like different reality shows.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Jenna
That'd be
James
sick.
knew
I have
it.
one more song. I
Okay.
know you're gonna get this.
Okay, let's go.
It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her.
Squeeze her. Kiss her.
If y'all don't know this, I'm
No.
I
No.
help them.
I need them to be here.
The live audience, come on.
Wait, no.
Live audience.
Try to tell them the
Kiss her,
answer.
love her. Squeeze.
Oh, she knows it.
I
Oh,
know
she's
what-
ready.
I am
ready
the
to
worst
live.
at reading lips.
You guys, it's Poison by Bad.
Oh, dang.
I'm the
That
worst.
girl is poison. Hey. If I were you,
man.
I'd take precaution.
I am convinced that you
Yes.
know the lyrics, but it's okay.
You should have mouthed it to us
Right?
more clear.
It's funny. I don't know what you said. I thought you were saying point.
Okay, I didn't know what you
You guys,
My
we
point.
have some guests in the building you can't see.
Yes.
Shout out to them for
they're
helping out the
amazing.
panel, even though they
Yes.
didn't get the answer. But if
Yeah.
you guys love Guess That Bar, let us know in the comments. We're about to get into the trending tweets. I have a couple tweets that I found. And
All right,
Born
Simone.
Pretty 84, she said, so I'm watching Love and Hip Hop ATL, and this little conversation between Rashida and Jasmine is stupid. Rashida stay trying to son Jasmine, and it makes her look crazy. Why does she have to go through Kelsey? Kirk didn't go through Kelsey when he was having sex with Jasmine. It's a read. It's a read.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, Born Pretty went hard with that tweet.
Bad.
Born Pretty, that was very
Can we
ugly.
pin that? That was very. That was just.
But I tell you what,
But real.
I agree with her.
It's real.
Hashtag Rashida grow up.
Okay.
Hashtag Rashida grow up.
I mean,
And
but
I
do you?
love Rashida.
I mean, but do you think that she needs to know about what's going on though? As
Yes,
far as
her husband.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That's my man. That's my. He sleep with me. Ho.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm the one.
Who we
When it comes down
texting?
to my husband,
Who we
let's be
texting?
very
Who we
clear.
texting?
We gonna be
Who
in
we
a group
texting?
chat.
Tell them
Stay
together.
tweeting because
iPhone, no, that's our phone. Put it on the desk at night when you go to bed.
Bloop, bleep. Oh, let me look at that.
So when I pick these tweets, these are the top tweeters that are tweeting about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and we have another one from Lisa. Too grateful. I cannot be the only one wondering what the F Jock is even questioning. You already have damn near a herd, for God's sake. Marry this woman. She's smart.
Facts.
Because if you don't work out, she's going to see you. No kids, no ish. She's hasta la vista, baby.
Exactly, because you know what? At least she will not have a baby by Jock, and she can just leave when she wants to leave. I agree. That's really funny that they said herd because low key it's a herd. You have 8 kids, so why are you pressuring Kendra to have kids? If y'all are meant to have kids, y'all are meant to have kids, but you cannot get upset
She'd
for
be
that.
stupid if she had a baby by John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if they get married?
Hey, we better be married 5 years or
Yeah,
6
we gotta be
years,
married.
but
We
it's not
gotta
gonna be
in there for like 5+.
But it's not gonna be a year and boop. No.
But do we
No,
feel
man.
like somebody with 8 kids is damaged goods? Because Moneybagg Yo, he has like 7 kids too. These rappers got too many kids. How they be spreading this everywhere
And
like this?
are you clean?
In the country, South, a lot of people, they
I'm about to
got
say-
a lot of kids.
I'm about to say,
But
I
you're
guess
not having 4 baby mamas though.
No.
I'm kind of biased because
Not even one
I'm about
baby
to say I'm kind
daddy.
of
You my
biased
husband.
because I already have a kid. So I
But
guess.
you gonna have multiple baby
No,
mamas?
I'm not having any more children.
Yeah.
No. My partner have to really, really want to adopt, but my first one is biologically mine. What the first tweet say I sleep.
But would you want to later on though? Maybe.
And for right now, no. My son is 8. He'll be 9 in September. That's a big gap. And all of my siblings, we're all doorsteps. We, 2, 4, 6, 8. Like we were all. So
Yeah.
for 8, and then I go back to diapers. Oh man.
And it makes sense because my friend and I were talking about that. Though having your kids at the same time is better than just having someone that's such a big gap.
But then we were talking about Bambi last week,
Yeah.
who is like, I need to rest. Like I'm not ready to just pop out another kid.
But
I mean,
my
she can
baby's
wait
still
2
young,
years.
though.
Yeah, I was
My
gonna
baby's
say it's still young.
Like I feel like anything over 5 years, okay, when the next baby coming, because you want your kids to grow up together and have memories together. Like I have an aunt and I don't want to take up too much time. For example, she had a baby graduate with a doctorate, so you have to go to school extra longer than somebody just a regular 4 years. And then she turned around and had a newborn the day after her first kid went across the stage. Baby, you started over. You started all the way over. You were in the clear. And you started over. No, ma'am. So,
Well,
no.
some people are built to be moms and dads.
I mean, without
I'm not. I'm just
tried.
saying. I
Yeah.
will one day, but right now I'm good. I'm like,
shady to die.
Okay, she's been coming. She's been coming.
It's usually me. This one is on one tonight. Some people are built to be moms and dads. So,
But speaking of kids, though, Jenna James said heard some of the Love and Hip Hop cast make guests appear on this current new season of Growing Up Hip Hop ATL.
who is gonna be? Who is gonna be? Give us a tea,
Wow,
sis.
what's up?
I know Andrea Kelly's daughter is going to be on there. So, who's R. Kelly's daughter.
Oh, that's going to be
She'll be
interesting.
on there. I am interested. You know what? That was a real smart move with TV.
Yeah,
and I
it
say
is.
that because right after all of this R. Kelly noise,
We trying to hear what's going on. What do you
baby,
think about
if
it?
she opens up and gives
It's done.
us TV,
Right.
somebody gonna be into some trouble.
I mean, she low-key has to, though.
Oh, speaking of that, I want more tea from you, Q.
Yes.
Because you're down there, the cast is down there, you are connected with some of them.
Well, the reunion just aired. Of course, I can't say anything about the reunion, but yeah, it was very interesting. But what I will say is our girl Akbar V is on 10,000. And y'all already know our thoughts on Akbar. It's kind of like, girl, it's your first. This is my thoughts on Akbar. And I like Akbar, personally, because I know her personally. Don't one season yourself.
Yeah,
Do
okay.
not twirl in and twirl out, because she was on live the day of the reunion, which you're not supposed to do. She was showing her outfit the day of the reunion, which you're not supposed to do. She just broke a lot of guidelines. And right now, do you guys know Light Skin Keisha? The song like, what's the song? I'm a running number 5, you better believe that. Something.
They slow to play stuff like that in
Okay,
LA.
well, anyways, they have this big beef going on right now in Atlanta that Akbar and Light Skin Keisha is the queen of Atlanta. And if you go back and look on some of Akbar's recent posts, she is going at it. She is calling this girl every name in the book. But if you go on Light Skin Keisha's page, she ain't said one word about this girl.
But that's what we were saying last week. Akbar has a mouth on her.
Yeah.
She challenges
And she's
everything.
starting fights.
But do they give rules?
Is that
Do they give rules
insecure?
what she can say or whatnot, and what she can do?
Yeah, they give rules.
So
Yeah,
why
you
don't?
know.
So why does she follow them though?
Because she just feel like, I'm the queen, I can do what I want, I can beat up
That's not
everybody in the
like
room.
her.
But that's what I'm saying. You see how she talks to her friends. She's probably doing that to production. Like, you're right. You're going to one season yourself because nobody wants to deal with that. Like, they said that the same thing about Tommy.
Just gonna be like Tommy,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and
I
it
was gonna
sucks
say
because she has potential.
Yeah.
Like to do, she's more than a one season type of character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she could have longevity. What do we think Akbar should do to kind of like get the diamond in the rough off of her and just shine to be the gem and the diamond that she is?
I just want her to realize that not everyone is like out to get her, and that she just needs to accept
good advice. Right.
for real, because she did come from like a really rough like background to where like she thinks everyone's attacking her and stuff. But now you're here, girl. Like what I mean? You're on reality TV. You're getting your music out. So now it's time to start changing and start adapting to the entertainment industry that you're trying to get into.
Somebody got her tail in the comments the other day though. They were just like, you keep talking about the Queen of Atlanta. Where's your music? Provided for the album. She was like, it's coming. I'm getting ready to be signed to this. And they was like, yeah, well, why you only doing all this talking? Tokyo just put out a song. So what's the
Right, and I could just see her like going off on a fan or somebody that's in the comments, and you can't do that. Like everybody that talks bad to you, you can't react to it.
She will learn though.
Sometimes you being from reality TV, sometimes you do got to jump down in the comments and twirl with somebody. Let them know.
There's nothing wrong with comments.
I'm about to say, because I will get down there and twirl with you at least one good old time.
But when do you think it's time to comment though?
Like, I don't mind you having an opinion, but don't come and be disrespectful and just throw out things that you don't know are true.
Yeah.
Or you come in personally attacking me personally with things that you just lies. Like, you can be like, oh, I think Q is this on the show, or I think, Miss Conversation Piece is this. When you just, I'd be like, okay, cool, girl, you can have your opinion. I don't really care.
I don't pay no mind.
But when you come and I seen Q here and doing one, because I had to get with somebody the other day and I had to get with this person. And I was just like, let's be clear, we see each other a lot around the city. So I had to pull up Akbar.
All right, before we get out of
see
here,
you
I have
catching
a
in the
little bit of
streets.
news and gossip. I have
AfterBuzz TV News.
a little bit of tea. Yes. So, guess what? MTV Awards just happened this weekend. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta got
They won an
the
award!
Yes!
Let's go ATL!
Yes, so we are on the right show, you guys.
Yes.
Always
Congrats.
live, it's always lit. But one thing I did see on Instagram was NIE, she went crazy on Instagram. And now, she went
She go crazy all the
bananas.
time.
But this time it was really sad. And I actually watched her live and watched her, her manic depression state, and she's now in the hospital getting help. That's what they say. Jonathan, her friend, helped her. Her husband also helped her. And during this live, her kids were playing in the background. She was just going off talking about producers. You better put me on the show. If you don't put me on the show, then it's gonna be a problem. She was going off on Juju. She was going crazy.
But that's what happens. Same couple cast members that's on my show. That's what happens when you get on reality TV and you mess it up. You mess up your platform. You mess up the moment that you're supposed to promote yourself, promote what it is that you do. But you go in there thinking it's a read session or it's about this and it's about that, and then you want to come in production. It wasn't production fault when you got drunk and went on set and acted an ass. That was you.
And it wasn't drunk. It was drugs.
that's worse.
Under the influence.
You know what I'm saying? You know that you're on a TV where millions are watching, but you decide to take it and not show not one thing. What did Anais do?
She's a singer.
When is the last time you heard a single?
I haven't.
Exactly. You had about 6 to 8 months worth of taping on Love and Hip Hop, which is the number one reality TV behind Housewives.
Right, we just won
And you ain't
awards,
put
y'all.
out not one single.
Yeah.
You gotta take advantage of your opportunity. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Is that
Yes, we gotta go. I know you. We gonna miss you.
No, you have to come back again.
You gotta
Okay.
come back again. Make sure
Now that Jay got the flavor.
you keep in touch with everyone. You can follow me on Instagram at MISS Conversation Piece, like a piece of cake.
Yes,
Hey.
man.
And where can they find you?
Make sure you guys are following me on all my social media sites. That's at Quentin T. Harris. That's QUENTINT HARRIS. I enjoyed y'all tonight, ladies.
And you already know my name, Jade Ming. And you can follow me on Instagram, MyMingOfficial, MAIMING Official.
She's official, y'all.
You know.
Yes, and I'm Lanisha. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lanisha, spelled LANISHA 914.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Leave a comment, like it, and we'll be back next week. Bye.
AfterBuzz.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.